Welcome, baseball fans, to the matchup between the Comets of Waupaca and the Irish of Freedom. Dan Nelson here from Zaleski Sports with Keegan Carper to my side doing all the hard work. We're about ready to get started with the opening or starting lineups for tonight's game. These teams did play each other in their last game. Now we're going to do the...
That's what I said. We're doing the lineup first. I just want to make sure that everybody was on their feet for the cheering of the lineups.
Now we're going to do the starting lineups here in Waupaca.
We're going to start with the visiting Irish. Batting
Start
number
off with
one.
the Irish.
Playing center field, number two.
Number one.
Brennan Stool.
That would be Quinn Brennan Stool playing center field.
Number 99 playing
Number
left
99
field.
playing left field,
Eli
Eli Shepard.
Playing right field, number 26.
Playing right field, number 26, Carson Peters.
Playing first base,
Playing first base, number 17,
Carlton
Remedy.
Catching, number 10.
Catching, number
Ryan
10,
Herron.
Ryan Herron.
On the mound tonight for the Irish.
Pitching,
number 18.
number 18,
Chase
Kalmas.
DHing tonight for
DHing.
Garvey, who was going to be out
Number
at second
7,
base.
Corey Matheson.
DHing is number 7.
DHing
Corey
for
Matheson.
number 4, Jacob Garvey at second
The
base.
shortstop, number 1. Gavin
Shortstop, number 1,
Brennan
Gavin
Stool.
Brennan Stool.
And at third base.
And at third base, number 6,
Number 6,
Leo Vervoort.
The Irish are coached by Adam Fox.
Head coach Adam Fox of the Freedom Irish.
They're also coached by Greg Thomas and Jason Jokas Mashishin. I was told to do that. Alrighty, now for our own starting lineup for the Waupaca
starting
Comets.
lineups for the Waupaca Comets.
Number 9.
Number 9 playing second base.
Playing second base,
Max
Dolsky.
Dolsky.
He's number 10. He's at
Number
shortstop.
10 playing shortstop.
Ollie
Waller.
Waller. At third base.
Third
Number
base.
27,
Number 27, John
John
Ziemer.
Out in center field, number 2.
Center
Jay
field, number
Card.
2, Jay Card.
At first base was number 22.
First base, number 22,
Dougie
Dougie Williams.
DHing tonight is number
DHing
12.
number 12, Reed Rogers. DHing for
Ryan Vergowan.
Ryder
who will be out in right
Vergowan
field.
out in right field.
On the mound for the Comets is number 3.
Pitching, number 3,
Jameson.
Carson Jameson.
Behind the plate, we've got
Catching, number 5, Jacob Durant.
And out in left field,
And out in left
we've got
field,
number 1.
Weston Luritzen. Comets coached by head coach Rocky
Coached
Mondello.
by Rocky Mondello. And a
So I'll
bench
turn it
out.
over to the
Now,
playing of our national
to
anthem.
honor Americans on defending our freedom, we ask that those that are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your right hand over your heart and face the flag. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
All right, and we are just about ready to get started here in Waupaca. Again, the Comets and the Irish did play, I believe that was yesterday. Comets came away with a 4-1 win in that game. And the game time was moved up to 5 o'clock today, originally scheduled for 4:30. And taking the mound for the Comets will be Carson Jameson.
So, as we can see, the fielders are on the field, batters are in the boxes, coaches are sort of in the dugouts, and it's time for some Waupaca Comets baseball.
Leading off for the Irish will be Brennan Stool, number 2, playing center field. And coming into this game, leading the way for the Irish on the offensive side of things is Ryan Herron with a .404 on-base percentage, Carlton Remedy with a .444, and Carson Peters with a .406. Quinn Brennan Stool, the leadoff hitter, leads the way with 10 stolen bases on the year. Brennan Stool comes into the game, the leadoff hitter, with a .400 on-base percentage.
As you said, on the mound, number 3, Carson Jameson for the Comets.
Jameson for the Comets started off,
Leading off,
struggled a little bit to start the year, but now has come on as of late on the mound. He comes into the game with a .543 earned run average. In 19 innings pitched, he has 10 strikeouts. And we are ready to get started here in Waupaca. Beautiful day today, high of 74. Jameson, the lefty, will start off with a ball outside. Wind blowing pretty hard here, coming in from center field, maybe a little bit left to right across the field. Second pitch will be grounded to shortstop. It is fair. Nice play by Zemer. He's going to get up, make the throw, and it goes by the first baseman to the fence. That will allow Brennan Stool to move up to second base. It should be a single and then moving to second on an error. Zemer, nice job stopping the ball, but then the throw, again, the good throw I don't even think would have had him. It would have been tough. Throw then goes wide of the first baseman.
number 99, Eli Shepard.
Now it'll be number 99, Shepard, Eli Shepard up to bat. And with Brennan Stool at second base. First pitch grounded foul down the third baseline. 0-1. Jameson's hat flies off. I don't think that's the first one we'll see today. And the 1-0 pitch, actually 0-1 pitch, grounded past the shortstop. Brennan Stool will come up. He's going to just round third. He will stay there. So a single for Shepard puts men on the corners. And that'll bring up Peters, the right fielder. Carson Peters. Runners on first and third with no outs. So the Comets in an early jam in this first inning. Jameson will take a quick peek over at first base. First pitch will be fouled out of play. 0-1 now on Peters. Runner on the move. Pitch is in there for a strike. They do throw down, and just beating out the throw is Shepard. enough. Looks like Brennan Stool didn't want to risk it, so he did stay at third. Ultimately ends up with a stolen base for Eli Shepard. Now runners on second and third, count 0-2 on Peters. The 0-2 pitch, off speed, grounded right up the middle. Will go to the second baseman. Tough hop, and he will make the play at first base. So 1 out, but the run does score. So Brennan Stool scores from third, an RBI ground out for Peters. Shepard moves up to third base, and that brings up now the cleanup hitter, number 17, first baseman Remedy.
Now at the plate, number 17, Raul Remedy.
First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Second pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 now on Remedy. 1-1 off speed. It'll be popped up into left field. Ball traveling back. Grab will be made. And an easy tag up from third base for Peters. So Remedy with a sacrifice fly into left field. Play made out there by Weston Luritzen, but does allow another run to score. So 2-0 here with 2 outs in the top half of the first inning. That'll now bring up Heron, the catcher for the Irish. Ball, the first pitch. 1-0, bit high, 2-0. And that'll be inside. The 3-0 pitch, and that'll be a little inside as well, ball 4. So Heron takes a walk, and that'll bring up Kalmas, the pitcher. We have a pinch runner, be number 27, Luke Schmidt, who will run for Heron. Courtesy runner for the catcher. Again, Luke Schmidt. So 2 outs, runner on first base for Kalmas. First pitch, ball low. Runner on the move. And he will slide in safely to Schmidt. Stolen base. Runner now on second for the Irish. This will be fouled out of play. And another foul out of play. Kalmas steps out. off speed. Swing and a miss for the third out of the inning. So the Irish do go down, but not without getting 2 runs on the board. When we come back, it'll be bottom half of the first inning here on Zaleski Sports.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Again, as we come back, it is bottom half now of the first inning. 2-0 the lead for the Irish. Leading off for Waupaca will be Max Dolsky, Ollie Waller, and Zemer. John Zemer. Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Waupaca is a 4th-generation locally owned jewelry store. Find the perfect ring, necklace, earrings, watch, diamond, and so much more. Perfect for any occasion and even offering repair. That's Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Waupaca. Comets offensively being led by Zemer with a .482 on-base percentage, batting average .317. Ollie Waller with a .359 batting average, .479 on-base percentage. And Max Dolsky with a .340 average and a .462 on-base percentage. Comets are led by, when it comes to RBIs, it'll be Dolsky and Jay Card with 15 RBIs apiece. Zemer and Dolsky both with a home run apiece to lead the Comets. Ollie Waller on the base pass, 9 for 9 for stolen bases. Not far behind Dolsky with 7 on the season. And taking the mound for the Irish will be number 18, Kalmas. On the season, Chase Kalmas, 19 innings pitched with a .553 ERA, averaging exactly a strikeout an inning. And Max Dolsky leading off for the Comets. First pitch in there for a strike, looked like a little off speed. A 1 pitch, a little low, 1-1. Another off speed, this time in the dirt, 2-1. And Comets with great speed at the top of the order with Dolsky and Waller. 2-1 pitch. In there on the outside corner, 2-2. This one will be fouled out of play. Two again. In the dirt. 3-2. full count pitch behind Dolsky, tried an off-speed pitch and just lost it. So Dolsky on base with a walk, and that'll bring up number 10 shortstop Ollie Waller.
Well, now at the bat for the Comets, number 10, Ollie Waller.
On deck, John Ziemer. First pitch grounded at the first baseman will be foul. The 0-1 off speed just off the outside corner. 1-1. This one driven out into center field, tailing away from the center fielder, but he will track the ball down and make the play. And that would be Quinn Brennan Stool out there in center making the play, getting the first out of the inning for the Irish. John Ziemer now up to bat. First pitch, ball outside. Off speed, this one drilled into left field. Frozen rope out there to the left fielder. A single for John Ziemer. And that'll bring up Jay Card, number 2, the center fielder for the Comets. And 1 out, runners on first and second. So Ziemer kind of waited on an off-speed pitch and drills it into left field. This will be fouled out of play. And the 0-1 off speed, a little bit high, 1-1. Time waits on an off-speed pitch, pulls it down the first base line, but foul. It'll be 1-2 the count now on Card. The 1-2 pitch. Drilled foul, this time down the third baseline. And the 1-2 again. Off speed, another foul, this time out of play. Go behind the backstop. This time in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. Be 2-2. That's Heron back at catcher. Two-two pitch. Be grounded to the shortstop. Going to try to get the play at first base in the dirt, but a nice scoop by the first baseman, Remedy. So Card out at first does move the runners up to second and third, now with 2 outs. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Dougie Williams, now with 2 runners in scoring position. This one fouled out of play. The 0-1. Off speed in there for a strike. 0-2 now on Williams. The 0-2 pitch on the outside corner for strike 3. And the Irish get out of the jam with no runs scored by the Comets. So when we come back, it'll be top of the second, 2-0 Irish over the Comets here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you, have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
As we come back here on the top of the second, it'll be number 7, Corey Matheson, up to bat to lead off the inning. Ridgetop Exteriors, just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. And it'll be Matheson, Brennan Stool, and Vervoort. First pitch fouled back to the screen. The 0-1, off speed in there for a strike on the outside corner. 0-2 on Matheson. This will be off speed, but a bit more outside. 1-2. Be a high pop fly. And Waller will call for it. Ball just moving with the wind. And he does make the play, does Ollie Waller, for the first out of the inning. Get anything that high, getting caught up in this wind, might be a little tough. Waller tracking it the whole way and able to make a nice grab. And that'll bring up Brennan Stool, the shortstop. Just off the outside corner, 1-0. And a bit high. This will be pulled foul. third baseline. 1-2 count, or I'm sorry, 2-1 count. Two one off speed, just off the outside corner. Jamison liked that pitch. Surprised he got the ball call. 3-1 now. And this one will be driven into right field. Coming in to make the play. That is Ryder Vergowen. 2 outs now in the inning, brings up Vervoort, the third baseman. First pitch grounded to the shortstop. Waller gets up, makes the play, and that is 3 up and 3 down for the Comets who come back. It'll still be 2-0 here bottom of the second inning on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Help us create iron castings the world uses and trusts. At Waupaca Foundry, you're not just making parts. It's the pride in what you do, the quality of people beside you, and the career you create. What we make matters. Who makes them matters more. Join us. Cast your future at Waupaca Foundry. Visit jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Go Comets!
As we come back, leading off the inning will be Reed Rogers, Carson Jamison, and Jacob Durant for the Comets. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Getting to the bottom of the first, the Irish did get out of a jam. A couple men on for the Comets. And Kalmaz was able to get Dougie Williams with a swing and a miss strikeout, leaving runners on second and third. And again, Reed Rogers will lead things off for the Comets.
Reed Rogers.
First pitch in there for a strike. The 0-1 off speed. And I think they're going to call it a strike. It was kind of a half swing by Rogers. 0-2. And the pitch a bit outside. This one grounded right at the second baseman. We'll turn over, make the play. And the first out of the inning for the Irish. That was Garvey with the play.
Carson Jameson stepping up to play for the Comets.
Now Carson Jamison. First pitch off speed. Catches the plate, 0-1. One a bit outside. 1-1. This one will be fouled, another off-speed pitch. Count now 1-2. And the pitch, another foul ball. Off speed outside, 2-2. And a bit inside and maybe high. So Jamison works the count full. Full count pitch hits Jamison. He will make his way down to first base, and that'll bring up Jacob Durant, followed by Weston Laritzen, and then the top of the order for the Comets. And we have a pinch runner for the Comets. It'll be number 19, Max Olson, to pinch run. Yeah.
Pinch running is Max Olson.
And one out runner on first for Durant. And a bit high. 1-0. Now in there on the inside corner for a strike. You 1-1. And we fouled back to the backstop. 1-2. We'll check on the runner. Olson back in safely. One, two again. Swing and a miss. And they throw back to first as well. So they do get the strikeout of Durant. That'll now bring up the left fielder, Weston Laritzen. 2 outs. After Laritzen will be Dolsky, top of the order again for the Comets. First pitch off speed in there for a strike. A bit outside, 1-1. And this ball driven out to center field. Coming in to make the play on it will be the center fielder, Quinn Brennanstool. And that'll do it for the second inning. 2-0 the lead still for the Irish over the Comets here on Zaleski Sports.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese! Kick things off on Friday, May 29th with the Mayor's Breakfast from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. Then at 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for a night of family-friendly entertainment, including the play Winnie the Pooh and Friends. The fun continues on Saturday, May 30th with the parade at 11 a.m. Afterward, make your way to Wenzel Family Plaza for more activities. Be sure to explore the craft show at Chestnut and West 3rd Street, and while you're there, stop by the Pie and Ice Cream Social at the Upham Mansion. Wrap up the day at the Outdoor Beer Garden, hosted by Nuts Deep 2, featuring live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Eric Harms. Yeah. So we're back here in Waupaca. It'll be top of the order Quinn and Brennan Stool to lead things off. Now's the time for that new roofing project you've been putting off, called Bob Gold Roofing, for that brand new roof your home deserves. It's Bob Gold Roofing in Amherst. And this one will be popped up shallow center field. Coming in to make the play for the Comets. That was Jay Card. So Brennan Stool pops out for the first out of the inning. And we do have a defensive change for the Comets. It'll be Eric Harms in for Jacob Durant at catcher, number 11. So now up to bat for the Irish is Eli Shepard. So drilled down the third baseline. That'll get into the outfield. Shepard rounding first, heading for second. And he will stand up easily at second base. So a double for Eli Shepard. That'll now bring up Peters for the Irish. On deck, Romiti. First pitch will be a fly in the infield. Harms is going to take it at catcher. Nice grab by Eric Harms for the second out of the inning. That will bring up Romiti. Runner on second with 2 outs. Had a sacrifice fly to deep left field his first time up. Ryan Herron on deck. And he will hit one and into right field. Runner is going to go. And just able to slide in is Shepard. And he'll get in under a perfect throw, probably had him. But it's still a nice throw by Vergowen. I think he kind of double clutched on that. If he would have came up and threw immediately, I think they would have got him. Or even a perfect throw would have had him. But ultimately, still, the Irish do score the run. So a single by Romiti into right field. And that'll now bring up Herron. And on deck, Kelmis. Score now 3-0. This will be a ground ball right to the shortstop. He'll flip it to second base for the third out of the inning, but not after the Irish do get another run. So we'll come back. It'll be bottom of the third, 3-0 here on Zaleski Sports.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was the class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you, have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
We're back for the bottom of the third. Leading off will be top of the order Max Dolsky, Ollie Waller, and John Ziemer for the Comets. For your insurance needs, look to locally owned community insurance of Iola, Amherst, Stevens Point, and Waupaca. They specialize in home, life, auto, commercial, and business insurance with a local expert you know and trust. Add the personal touch to insurance with community insurance. Kalm is still doing the pitching for the Irish. I'll give you an idea of who these teams play coming up here in this week. Just gotta find it. First pitch in there for a strike to Dolsky. So next game for the Comets will be, it looks like on Saturday, it'll be a doubleheader in Waupaca against Little Chute. This ball driven right at the shortstop and goes under the glove, so Dolsky will get safely to first base. A leadoff runner, a leadoff hitter on for the Comets. Freedom, their next game will be also on Saturday, doubleheader against Luxembourg Casco. Now up is Ollie Waller. And he'll hit one right in between short and third. Dolsky will move up to second base. So first two men on for the Comets. Again, good speed out there on the base pass. Ziemer now up to bat. First at bat. He drilled a single into left field. Jay Card on deck. Foul back to the screen. Based on that hack, I don't think we'll see Ziemer bunting anytime soon. So that might be a time for it, but only in the third inning. I think they'll let one of their best hitters grip it and rip it. The 0-1 in the dirt. 1-1. Off speed, will be grounded just foul. Wonder if that might have caught Zemer on the shin, limping a little bit on his way back to the batter's box. 1-2 the count now on Zemer. This ball driven into center field. Brennan Stool out there. Dolsky will tag to third. Ollie Waller back to first base. So a long fly ball from Zemer. Does move one of the runners up. Now runners on the corner. I would assume we're going to see Waller on the move sooner rather than later. One out now, and Jay Card up to bat. Dougie Williams on deck. Waller on the move. The throw goes past the diving second baseman into the outfield, and that will score a run. Dolsky able to saunter his way down the baseline and score the first run of the game for the Comets. I believe the pitch was a ball. This one inside. Another runner in scoring position for the Comets. Waller at second base. Card, a little foul just down the third baseline. Just a bit high on the off-speed pitch. I believe that's 3-1, it looks like. And the pitch will be grounded again in between short and third. Waller is going to try to score, and he should make it standing up, and he does. Throw comes in, so an RBI single by Card brings the Comets within one run now, 3-2 the score. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Dougie Williams. Still with one out in the inning. Card now the lone base runner at first base for Waupaca. Reed Rogers on deck. Pitch in there for a strike. And it's going to end up being a double play as the hit and run was on. Nice play by the shortstop, making a jumping catch on the line drive, and they double up Williams, or I should say Card, at first base. But not after the Comets get 2 runs. So it'll be, when we come back, bottom of the 4th inning, 3-2 the score here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
And we are back again, score 3-2. Freedom over Waupaca. Say cheese on Friday, May 29th and Saturday, May 30th. Enjoy the Mayor's Breakfast, Parade, and live music at Nuts Deep 2. For more info, go to visitmarshfield.com. That's Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Out to bat will be Calmus, the pitcher. First pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner. Sun peeking out of the clouds. 1-1 the count. That'll be just off the inside corner, 2-1. So we grounded off the plate and will go foul. Two and two. Off speed, off the outside corner, full count. This will be flied into center field. A diving play. And making it is Card, the center field. Nice defensive play on the diving grab by Card for the first out of the inning. You can see he got a really nice bead, a really nice read too on the ball. As soon as that was hit, he was on the move. And that'll bring up Matheson, the DH. Off-speed pitch, a little high, 1-0. That will be in there for a strike. One, swing and a miss, 1-2. That one a bit low, 2-2. This will be yanked, foul. And he went. So Jamison with the strikeout of Matheson. Now 2 outs in the inning. And that will bring up Brennan Stuhl, the shortstop. And a bit outside, 1-0. That'll be inside for ball 2. pulled foul. Two and one inside. And this will be another foul, so full count now. And the pitch popped into the infield. And it'll be Dolsky coming over to take it away from Waller. And that'll be the third out of the inning. When we come back, it'll be the bottom of the fourth. Score still 3-2 Irish over the Comets here on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
As we come back, again, score 3-2, the Irish or the Comets. Reed Rogers will lead things off for Waupaca. Cast your own future at Waupaca Foundry, now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Cast your own future at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. So it'll be Rogers, Jameson, and Durant to lead things off for the Comets. Actually, it wouldn't be Durant, it'll be Harms, I believe. As Harms came in for Durant. First pitch, ball outside. And that one inside, almost hit him. 2-0. Grounded up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Rogers to lead things off for the Comets. Brings up now the pitcher Carson Jameson, and on deck the catcher Eric Harms.
Jameson played the Comets, followed by Arms.
This one strike on the outside corner. And that'll be an off-speed pitch. Must have been a called strike. Didn't look like he offered, but 0-2. Pitched that one a little bit too much outside, 1-2. in the dirt. Two-two pitch, guarded up the middle, and in past the pitcher and into the outfield. Almost looked like a tailor-made double play, but just had enough room to get through past the second base into the outfield. So both first two hitters on board for the Comets brings up now Eric Harms. Again, this would be a situation I could see potentially a bunt in play. No outs, runners on first and second. Harms, the catcher. Luritzen on deck. And he does square, but he pulls it back a little bit high. Kalmas steps off. And this time an off-speed pitch. He does pull it back, but it is in there for a strike. 1-1 now. Harms this time gets the bunt down, but it will go foul. Nice job by the pitcher, Kalmas, as he runs over to get that ball as soon as it went foul. Make sure it doesn't have a chance to go back fair. 1-2 the count on Harms. We'll see if he, I would assume he'll be swinging away now, but you never know. Harms takes time. He squares the bunt again, and this time it will go foul again, so that'll be a strikeout for Harms on the attempted bunt. That brings up Weston Luritzen now with 1 out, runner still on first and second. On deck, top of the order, Max Dolsky. First one in there for a strike off speed. The 0-1, off speed again. They'll try to back pick at first base. Hard to do with the left-handed batter up. And that'll be outside. 2-1. Luritzen just fights the inside pitch off and go foul down the third baseline. Two and two the count. This will be driven out to center field. Rogers will tag. And he'll get into third base safely. So 2 outs now in the inning. Brings up top of the order Max Dolsky. Rogers again advancing to third base on the pop fly to center field. Score still 3-2. The restoration experts in Waupaca are the place to turn when things go wrong in your home or commercial business. From weather damage, water issues, fire, sewage, or general cleanup. Let the restoration experts get your home back the way it was intended. I'm going to assume, I think that they were going to try to see if the runner left early, but it was pretty close. I don't think they're going to check on him. Nope, they're not. So Dolsky up with runners on first and third with 2 outs. And they'll check on the runner. Went in there for a strike. Off speed for a strike. And taking second base, standing up. Oh, and 2, fouled out of play. It's a pinch runner at second base. That's Max Olson, I believe. Maybe. Swing ball in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. Yeah, Olson at second base. Rogers at third. Count 1 and 2. And a little chopper right up to the pitcher. Got to make the play. He does make the play, and they get Dolsky at first base to end the inning. So again, the Comets end up with runners in scoring position but not able to score. That'll do it for 4 complete innings. Score 3-2 still, the Irish over the Comets on Zaleski Sports.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
Now heading into the top of the 5th inning. Score again still 3-2. Irish leading. Jameson still on the mound. And it'll be number 6, Vervoort. On deck, Brennan Stool, the top of the order, and then Shepard. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Ground ball to Zemer at third base. He'll come up, make the play, and 1 pitch and 1 out for the Comets. Now bringing it up again, top of the order, Brennan Stool. On deck, Shepard. First one just off the inside corner. This one driven up the middle. Jamison almost able to grab it. Goes over his glove for a single for Brennan Stool. Now Shepard up to bat.
Shepard up to bat, followed by Peters.
That one in there for a strike. 1-1 now the count. Jamison will check on the runner. Brennan Stool on the move. Arms throws down, but nice big jump that Brennan Stool got. Lets him get into second base for a steal. Two and one the count. This one will be popped down the first baseline. And no shot at it. Be a foul ball. 2-2 now the count. Off speed outside. 3-2. This one driven in the outfield. That's going to split the outfielders. It's going to go in between center and right. And that's going to allow Shepard to get to second and Brennan Stool to score standing up from second base. Freedom now with a 4-2 lead on that stand-up double by Shepard. It's going to bring up Peters, Remedy on deck.
Peters plate, followed by Romani.
First pitch in there for a strike. Off speed just a bit high. 1-1. It's going to be outside. This one driven into left field. And that is gone to left field. Carson Peters with an opposite field home run for the Irish. That ball just kept traveling and traveling, and it clears the fence. Wind kind of died down since the beginning of the game. I thought there was no way that anybody was going to be hitting one out of here with that wind the way it was blowing in. But that one just kept on going and going and going. And again, Carson Peters with the big 2-run home run for the Irish. And it looks like that will... Oh, it looks like they're going to keep Jamison in the game. Coach Mondello out to talk things over with the Comet infield. Score now 6-2, the Irish over the Comets. And hard enough to do a home run, let alone an opposite field with the wind blowing a little in. A good power to get that thing out of here. Remedy now up to bat. He'll pop one into shallow outfield. Coming in, doing the diving attempt was Laritzen, but not able to make the grab. So Remedy with a shallow outfield single. And that's going to bring up Heron on deck. Kalmas.
Number 10, Ryan Heron, steps to the plate.
Drilled through the left side of the infield in between third and short for another single. I think that might do it for Jamison. Is Coach Mondello coming back out again? And it looks like it will. Coming in now to do the pitching. It looks like Max Olson. And it is. So we're going to step aside for just a quick break during this pitching change. When we come back again, lead 6-2 now for the Irish here on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was the class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
And we are now Olson doing the pitching for the Comets. 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. Runners on. And that brings up Heron to bat. Actually, Kalmas up to bat. First pitch, and this will be caught by the third baseman, Zemer. But he'd have to leave his feet to make the play, so not able to try to turn 2. They do end up getting the second out of the inning, and that's going to bring up Matheson. On deck will be Brennan Stool. Olson, strike in there on the outside corner. 0-1. This one grounded foul. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 pitch. Just off the plate. One-two pitch off speed, and they get him. Matheson down on strikes, but not after Carson Peters with a huge 2-run home run opposite field to left to put a couple more on the board for the Irish. When we come back to the bottom of the 5th, 6-2 now the lead here on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Come back leading things off for the Comets will be Ollie Waller, and then John Zemer and Jay Card. Kalma is still doing the pitching for the Irish. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality you can trust.
Starting off the bottom of the field for the Comets, number 10, Ollie Waller, followed by number 27, John Zemer.
Waller now up to bat. One in there for a strike. And the 0-1 pitch. This will be drilled up the middle. Second baseman has it, drops it, and that's going to allow Waller to get in there safely to first base. And then I'll bring up the third baseman, John Zemer. On deck, Jay Card.
Followed by Jay Card.
This one drilled into the outfield past the third baseman. Waller moves up to second base. And back-to-back. I don't know if Waller's would be considered a single, but we'll just call it a single. So back-to-back singles for the Comets to lead off this bottom half of the 5th inning. Jay Card now up to bat. And I think we might end up getting a pitching change here for the Irish. And we do. We'll see who comes in to pitch now for Freedom. And it'll be number 7. Is that Matheson, I believe? Matheson will come in to pitch from his DH spot. We'll look at his pitching numbers here. Matheson, it looks like, leads the way for the Irish. 20 innings pitched with a 2.03 ERA. 24 strikeouts in those 20 innings pitched. Couple pitchers with a little less than that 2 ERA, but nobody with as many strikeouts, or as many innings pitched as Matheson. With that low of an ERA, I should say. Because they do have Eli Shepard, the freshman, with 30 innings pitched on the season for the Irish. beautiful day even when the sun gets behind the clouds. See, up here in the booth, it doesn't take much for me to get a sunburn, and I'm sure I already got one with the way that sun was coming in here over the last couple innings. Last warm-up pitch for Matheson. And we are just about ready to get restarted here in this bottom of the 5th inning. As a reminder, runners on first and second, no outs. Jay Card up to bat. Score 6-2, the Irish with the lead. First pitch a bit low. The 1-0. Just a bit high, 2-0. Pitch. They're going to say he did go. So home plate umpire checks down to the umpire in between second and third. I do call it a strike. So 2-1 the count. That one a bit outside. 3-1 on deck. Dougie Williams. In the hole, Reed Rogers. The 3-1 pitch in there for a strike. Full count. Full count pitch. And in there for a strike. Card goes down looking. A huge strikeout for the Irish for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up now Dougie Williams. Again with Reed Rogers on deck. So Matheson falls behind but then comes back and takes care of Card. And first pitch hits Williams. And so that will load the bases now for Rogers on deck. Will be Max Olson.
Reed Rogers now leading for the Hounds.
First pitch in the dirt. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch and a bit low. 2-0. Oh, I was going to say that was a strike. So 1-1 it looks like. Didn't see indication that it was a strike, but it was called. So that confirmation, the field umpire thought it was 2-0 as well, but home plate umpire did confirm last pitch was a strike, so 1-1. Now an off speed in there for another strike, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2. The count. The 2-2 pitch. Off the plate. Full count. Bases loaded. 1 out. And it'll be Max Olson on deck. The full count pitch. That'll be low for ball 4, so that'll walk in a run for the Comets. Score now 6-3. So base is still loaded. 1 out. Max Olson up to bat. On deck will be Eric Harms. And in the hole, Weston Luritzen. First one in there for a strike. Matheson steps off. The 0-1. Off speed, a bit high. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And the pitch a bit outside. 2-2. And a bit outside, full count again. This time on Olson. And the full count pitch. Be drilled at right past the third baseman. Getting into the outfield. That's going to score 1. So Zemer comes across home plate. And again, base is still loaded. This time Harms up to bat. So a nice RBI single for Max Olson. Harms, Weston Luritzen on deck. And in the hole will be top of the order, Max Dolsky. Still 1 out. Score now 6-4. And the Irish will have a meeting at the mound with the infield. Again, bases loaded, 1 out. Harms up to bat. First pitch in there for a strike on the inside corner to Harms. Harms last time up struck out on a fouled bunt attempt. The 0-1. And in there for a strike. I believe they're gonna, I don't know if he offered or whether it was in there. It looked like it was a called strike. So 0-2. This one fouled out of play. The 0-2 again. That one in there for strike 3 on Harms. So he goes down for the second out of the inning. We'll bring up Laritzen. And then again on deck, Max Dolsky, the leadoff hitter for the Comets. 2 outs now in the inning, bases still loaded. Off-speed swing and a miss by Laritzen. The 0-1 pitch, another off-speed, this time off the outside corner. One. Swing and a miss. High fastball, 1-2, the count on Laritzen. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Matheson gets out of the inning, not after giving up 2 runs to the Comets. So when we come back, it'll be top of the 6th inning, 6-4 now the score here on Zaleski Sports.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you, have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
As we come back again, score 6-4. Leading off will be Brennan Stuhl, the shortstop.
He'll be followed by number 6, Leo Report, and now take it back to the top of the order.
Max Olson still doing the pitching for the Comets. First one in there for a strike. And that one hits him. So Brennan Stuhl will get to first base for a leadoff runner for Freedom. Vervoort, the third baseman, up to bat. And on deck, the leadoff hitter, Quinn and Brennan Stuhl. This one drilled into the outfield. And what a grab by Card. That's his second phenomenal catch out in the outfield. Had a diving one early in the game, and then that one reached up on the run and tumbles to the ground, but not before he makes the nice grab out there in between left and center for Card for the first out of the inning. And that's now going to bring up Brennan Stuhl. On deck will be Shepard. Check on the runner. That one in there for a strike. The 0-1. Off speed for a strike. 0-2. Runner on the move. This one will be sent into the outfield. It will drop right in front of Card. Runners now on first and second for Shepard.
Shepard at the plate.
First pitch in there for a strike. And this one shot into the outfield will be foul. My kids are yelling that they need money. And that one just a little shot into the outfield, and that's going to score a run. Ball comes in, runners now on first and second, and an RBI single for Shepard. Shepard has, I believe, reached safely every time up to bat. And according to my notes, I have that he's a freshman, leading the way with innings pitched for Freedom and doing some great things offensively as well. Be fun to watch his career if that is the case. First one in there for a strike. And that one goes past the right fielder. And that's going to score. Looks like another two. Well, they're going to try to score. There it is. Irish do score two. Throw down to third base. And safe. So that was, I believe, Vergowan in right field tried to make the play and ends up getting by him. And that was Peters with the nice shot into the outfield. Brings up Remedy, the cleanup hitter for the Irish. Score now 9-4. And this ball popped into shallow left field. Luritzen not really having a play on it. And that'll score another run. So score now 10-4. Remedy with the RBI single. Freedom just putting the ball in play all over the place. And that's going to bring up Heron. For all your propane needs in Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane. Specializing in propane, tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. First pitch in there for a ball. Off-speed swing and a miss. 1-1. Still just one out in the inning. One in there for a strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss, but it does go to the screen. But the runner, or the batter, should be out. So runner, yes, it is a strikeout. So 2 outs in the inning. Remedy moves up to second base. Not sure why they checked on the runner, as it was a pass ball, so runner can move up whether it's a strikeout or not. So that'll bring up Kalmas. Runner now on second with 2 outs. And a bit outside, ball 1. Off-speed pitch a bit high. 2-0. Olsen not happy with that one. Thought it caught the plate. That one in there for a strike, though, on the outside corner. 2-1. Inside for a ball. 3-1. And that'll be driven into right field. But coming in to make the play is Vergowen for the 3rd out of the inning. But not after the Irish get a few more runs. Now with a 10-4 lead as we come back for the bottom of the 6th inning here on Zaleski Sports.
Help us create iron castings the world uses and trusts. At Waupaca Foundry, you're not just making parts. It's the pride in what you do, the quality of people beside you, and the career you create. What we make matters. Who makes them matters more. Join us. Cast your future at Waupaca Foundry. Visit jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Go Comets!
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese! Kick things off on Friday, May 29th with the Mayor's Breakfast from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. Then at 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for a night of family-friendly entertainment, including the play, Winnie the Pooh and Friends. The fun continues on Saturday, May 30th with the parade at 11 a.m. Afterward, make your way to Wenzel Family Plaza for more activities. Be sure to explore the craft show at Chestnut and West 3rd Street, and while you're there, stop by the Pie and Ice Cream Social at the Upham Mansion. Wrap up the day at the Outdoor Beer Garden, hosted by Nuts Deep 2, featuring live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
And we come back for the bottom of the 6th inning. 10-4 the score here in Waupaca. Irish with the lead. Leading off things will be top of the order, Max Dolsky. On deck, Ollie Waller. And in the hole, John Ziemer. Turn to Farmers State Bank for all of your banking needs. Farmers is proud to support all of the Waupaca High School athletes and wishes all the Comets the very best this season. Matheson still doing the pitching for the Irish. Able to get out of a bases-loaded jam in the last inning. It's going to be Dolsky to lead things off. Leadoff hitter for the Comets. First pitch a ball low. Off speed in there for a strike. 1-1. Another off speed, this time grounded to the third baseman. He'll turn, make the throw to first, and they get the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Ollie Waller to bat, shortstop for the Comets. First pitch off speed, foul ball. The 0-1. Another foul ball. This time off, I think, the glove hand of the catcher. Umpire will give him a little extra time to recover. Looks like off the wrist, actually, is what it looks like he's feeling. That is Ryan Herron. Looks like he'll be okay. Shaking things off a little bit. 0-2 the count on Waller. Ball inside. 1-2. Off-speed grounder right to the first baseman, Remedy, and he'll step on the bag for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up John Zemer, the third baseman.
John Zemer, the plate for the count.
First pitch just a bit inside. That's going to be a ball high over the catcher. Two 2-0. In there for a strike. The 2-1. High pop fly, second baseman calling for it. Again, up in that wind. But he will make the grab for the third out, so Comets go down 1-2-3. Come back, it'll be top of the seventh. 10-4 still the score here on Zaleski Sports.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
And again, as we come back, top of the seventh inning, leading off things will be Matheson, now the current pitcher for the Irish. Max Olson still doing the pitching for Waupaca. On deck will be Brennan Stool, and then in the hole, Vervoort. First pitch grounded right at Zemer at third base. He'll turn and make the play. Nice throw to first base for the first out of the inning. One pitch, one out for Olson. Brings up a Brennan Stool. Actually, looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. That would be number 5, Graham Kalmas, up to bat. Pinch hitter, Graham Kalmas. Yeah.
Second plate now, number 5, Graham Thomas.
So he'll be hitting for Brennan Stool. First pitch, grounded to shortstop. Waller with the play. So 2 pitches, 2 outs for the Comets. Brings up number 27, Vervoort. No, that's not right either. Another pinch hitter. This time it will be Luke Schmidt, number 27.
For Irish, number 27, Luke Schmidt.
Schmidt had gotten into the game earlier as a pinch runner. But I believe it was actually a courtesy runner. So now he'll get in the game as a hitter. First pitch ball away. Ball low, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch will be ball 3-0. On deck will be the leadoff hitter, Brennan Stool. The 3-0 ball away, ball 4. Again, it's going to bring up Brennan Stool. On deck, Shepard.
Brennan Stool at the plate for clear.
First pitch a bit high. The 1-0 will be fouled down the first baseline, 1-1. One pitch, off speed, grounded down the third baseline. Zemer has it and throws to first base for the third out of the inning. So when we come back, it'll be score 10-4. The Comets will need a minimum of 6 runs to keep this game going in the bottom of the 7th here on Zaleski Sports.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you. Have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
And as we come back, it'll be Matheson to continue to do the pitching for the Irish. Again, with a 10-4 lead. Now on the bottom of the 7th. Comets do need a minimum of 6 runs. To lead things off will be number 2, Jay Card. On deck, Dougie Williams. And in the hole, Reed Rogers.
Starting off the bottom of the 7th for the Comets will be number 2, Jay Card, followed by Dougie Williams.
First pitch off the inside corner for ball 1. This will be grounded up the middle right to the second baseman. We'll turn and throw to first and get the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Dougie Williams.
Williams to the plate.
Fouled back out of play. In there for a strike, 0-2. This one popped up. I believe it will get out of play. So 0-2 still the count. Another foul ball. And that's a little pop-up, but foul. Just getting back to the screen. Count still at 0-2. Now it's going to be outside for ball 1. Ball driven into center field. Center fielder, though, will let it drop. Looked like he had a bead on it, but ends up being a single for Williams. And that'll bring up number 12, Reed Rogers. On deck, Eric Harms, or I'm sorry, Max Olson. Make sure to stay tuned at the conclusion of this one for our Waupaca Foundry post-game show for a job that will ignite your career. Apply today at jobs@waupacafoundry.com. That's jobs@waupacafoundry.com. We'll be down on the field with the winning coach and a player of his choosing for a Highlight House player of the game at the conclusion of this one. First pitch in there for a strike on Rogers. Second pitch maybe just a bit low. 1-1 the count. Now one a bit high, I believe, as well. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. It's going to be a bit high and outside. Full count now on Rogers. Swing and a miss. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 7th inning. That brings up Max Olson on deck. Number 25. First pitch in there for a strike. On deck is Stern. The 0-1 in there for a strike. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, a bit high. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And that'll do it here in Waupaca. Final score 10-4, the Irish over the Comets. When we come back, I'll be down with head coach Adam Fox of the Irish and a player of his choosing for our Highlight House Player of the Game here on Zaleski Sports.
The mission at Waupaca Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Waupaca has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Waupaca supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I'd like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Waupaca Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Waupaca is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that You get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Waupaca Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in Waupaca, and I love that.
Dan Nelson from Zaleski Sports with Coach Adam Fox of the Irish of Freedom. Coach, coming in, losing 4-1 the other day against Waupaca, come in, put up some big numbers on the board. What was really success in today's game?
The same approach. We just today we had them fall. The kids were battling the other day, and they just we had some bad luck in a couple situations. But today everything seemed to fall our way. Hits were dropping, and it was fun to see.
Yeah, talk a little bit about that offensive kind of explosion. You got freshman Shepard, 4 hits in the game. Home run from kid standing next to you, Carson here. Just talk a little bit about that and how nice it was to see that come together on the offensive side of things.
It's been a tough year. We've had a lot of hard hit balls that just don't go our way. I mean, like you look at Chase Kalmus today, he had 4 could have been hits, and 3 of them were robbed. That's kind of on our season. Like anything that you can imagine to find a way to get bad luck. Today kind of switched things around. Carson got a ball. He drove it deep to deep to left here. Ball kept carrying, and it was worked our way today. So.
And then one last question. So now you got a little bit of a break in between. You had a doubleheader against, I believe, Little Chute coming up on Luxembourg. Yes, yep. I'm sorry. So what's going to be your message to the team in practice in the finishing up this week, especially with a big doubleheader coming up on Saturday?
I think our approach every day is to get better. Okay, so we struggled at the beginning of the year. I think we were 1-10 at one time, and we're starting to figure things out. Our hitting has, our average was at one time like 170. Now we're probably about 270. So we're getting there, but we just got to keep working hard.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks
Good
a
luck.
lot.
Yep. I'll be joined by our Hallett House Player of the Game, Carson Peters. Carson, coming into the game again, you guys put up some big numbers today, but especially in the heart of that order, and then you with a opposite field home run. What was your feeling off the bat as soon as that left the bat?
Oh, it felt awesome. As soon as it got up in the air, I knew it was hitting that wind, and it just kept carrying. It was an amazing feeling.
And then what's going to be your message to the team? One of the senior leaders on the team got some really good production out of some of those underclassmen. What's going to be, as the season progresses and as we go toward the season, what's going to be your message to the team to try to keep everything going?
Keep working, keep winning. I mean, we've been on a losing streak for a while, but these little wins, they keep stacking up. We can keep getting the streak going, and I think our playoff run will be good.
All right, so congratulations again. So I'm going to do one last thing. I'm going to hand the mic to you. I'm going to step aside. When I count down from 3, I want you to look up at the mic. I'm Carson Peters, and I'm in the house.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Carson Peters, and I'm in the house.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So again, the Freedom Irish come in with a 4 win over the Comets of Waupaca. We will see them on Saturday as they have a doubleheader against Luxembourg Casco. That'll do it for Dan Nelson and Keegan Carper. We'll see you next time here on Zaleski Sports.